This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store Forged Irish Stout. Delighted to be joined with the juggernaut Joe Joyce. Just I suppose an explosive fight night, loads of stoppages. Hamzah Sheeraz with a great performance. Anthony Yarde with a great performance. For yourself, you know, you're very common to explosive performances. How did you find that?
1 minute. Yeah, no, it's a great night of boxing. I really enjoyed all the fights. There's some great action tonight, and it really wet my whistle to get back out there again in my fight in March 16th. So yeah, I'm just training behind the scenes in camp, back to work, you know, back to the grindstone.
Well, I suppose, you know, when you see fights like this, how much, as you say, it excites you that you're going to be back out on March 16th and taking on Kash Ali?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight. Shared some rounds sparring. So I think he's got good boxing ability. So I think it's going to be a good fight, and I'm really looking forward to, you know, going to go to Birmingham. I've never been in Birmingham before, so it'd be great to box there and get a nice win, and then get back to, like, there's plenty of options, you know. There's plenty of options.
And as you said, is it important that you must not overlook Kash Ali because of what could potentially be next? You know, you want to win and you want to look good winning. So it's important that that's what you need to focus on, not sort of whatever could be next with Saudi Arabia and other things looming.
Yeah, Kash Ali's a good fighter, and I think like, give him respect. I'm training hard, and I think it'll be a good fight. He's got good skills, and it's a good fight to get back in there after, you know, obviously 2 defeats. So I'm happy that I've got a goal, and I'm going to be having a bit of, like, a fight to get back in there, and then I'm, you know, ready for there's, like, plenty of good names that people keep whispering to me, like, how about him, how about them, you know.
Well, how important was it to get your confidence back up after the Zhilei Zhang Fights?
Yeah, it was. You know, it took a little while. It's quite tough, especially back-to-back losses. Like the first one, I felt like, you know, there's a lot of things that I could have changed and improved and stuff, and I did that for the second fight, and I did everything I could in training camp and outside of training camp, everything that I could possibly do to beat Zhang. But Zhang, the better fighter. Well, styles make fights, and he was a challenging fighter to face. Like, very tough, big guy, hits very fast and hard. And yeah, it wasn't to be. But I trained, and I thought I would get that fight. I trained hard for that fight, and I thought I'd get the win, but I didn't get the win. So, you know, I'm gonna have another fight, and then I'll get back in there. Like, I'm at the level now where I can challenge anyone. So there's plenty of good fights to have. So it's not time for retirement yet. You know what I mean?
Well, you talked about the whispers. Can you sort of talk about what the whispers are, mate? We did see Daniel Bois sitting quite close to you. Sort of more big fights like that, would you say?
Yeah, like, I mean, if you mention, like, the top any of the fights in the top 10, for instance, they're all great fights. So I'm gonna keep at it, keep training hard and improving, and then, you know, this entertainment. There's some great fights out there to watch. Where, you know what I mean? So
one thing I did want to ask you about is Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. I'm correct in saying that you have had a few rounds with Francis Ngannou, I believe.
Yeah.
How do you sort of see that fight going? And does Ngannou how does it compare to the Fury fight, do you think?
Well, it's different kind of styles, but like both Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou both have big heavyweight power, and, like, they're both. I think it's a great matchup. I think they're, you know, Ngannou's not much shorter, and he's got a long reach, so I think it's quite an even fight. They both hit hard, and obviously Joshua's way more experienced in boxing, but Ngannou's like he started in boxing, and also obviously what he's done in the UFC, etc. So, like, I think it's a great fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Thank you for taking time to speak to you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, all the best for March 16th, mate. Top man.
Freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.